Batting fifth, the right fielder, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers, the next to hit.
Ball.
The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the hard. Plate, you may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. It tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Out of here. A laser to left. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. Had the day off yesterday.
Nope. Ball one.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. That one fouled off. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Misses outside, and it's 2-2. Outside. Off the outside edge, ball 4. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Hit softly on the ground to third. They get the force, and that ends the inning. Miami strikes first on the solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Aye.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. One away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
And now it's going to be Connor Norton. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Outside low. And that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the corner. 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Matt McClain leading things off and takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Line drive. Oh, he can't hang on. Now second and third, and nobody out.
As an outfielder, it can be easy to take it for granted that you're just going to catch that routine fly ball because you do it over and over again. You feel like you could do it in your sleep, but it doesn't take a whole lot to screw it up. Right there, I think he was looking ahead to making a strong throw back in with the runner tagging and just didn't look it in all the way.
Now here is Will Benson. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him. One runs in, the throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Man at second.
Ball 1.
Hard hit right side. Over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 1 so far. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Ryan Gusto up and throwing. Junk getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Dane Myers.
So no one on after the sac fly. Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
So 2 down. Jose Trevino will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
On the ground to third, Sanoha. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 5 and the Marlins nothing. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. That's a little bit low. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. That hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, Graham Pauly digs in now. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Hey.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Grounder might be 2. The turn by McLean at second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball for a strike.
No, that's down.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Ryan Gusto. He's pitching on 2 days rest. J.J. Bleday getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Nope, that's a ball.
Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And out to aboard.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Matt.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Rips one to right. And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Man at second.
When the skipper
Outside, that's a
calls
ball.
down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Back up the middle and a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 8-0. So digging in, Will Benson. In the air to left center. Stowers should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz up here now. The power, the speed. He certainly could remind you of a number of players. Well, he was given number 44 by Reds clubhouse man Rick Stowe because he reminded him of Eric Davis. Foul ball. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Yeah. 0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a 1-2. Runner on the move. Edwards. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Man on second, 2 down.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Dominate the game like we supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane.
Edwards in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball, that's out.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time up. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Marcy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Miami down in order. Still 8-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Cade Gibson, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. In now for the Reds, Dane Myers. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Gibson, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. Swing and a base hit.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, number 35.
Here's Jose Trevino. Has grounded out a couple of times. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Hey!
The 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Man at second.
Hey!
The 2-2 on the way. Runner goes again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Comes the 2-2. Runner goes again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pickoff moved to second, and he dives back in safely. Here's a 2-2. Runner on the move again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Morel has a beat on it and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, and he beats it. It's 9-0.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
So no one on after the sac fly. J.J. Bleday now at the plate. A walk, and he's also singled. Out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, number 7. Spencer.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cade Gibson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
Marlins,
pitcher for the Marlins,
number
Lake
84.
Bacher.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds, 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up. Lopez under it. And that is that. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 9 and the Marlins nothing. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in Miami, now it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 1.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Right side, hard hit. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
That's a ball.
The Marlins still looking for their first hit in this one.
Well,
Nope,
he looks more
inside,
focused
ball
at the
2.
plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings through that. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Matt McClain, the next to hit.
The second baseman, Matt McClain.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now at the plate, TJ Friedel. There goes the runner. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Oh, the throw is wild. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Now the left fielder, Will Benson. And that one is lifted in the air. Stowers under this one. And that'll do it. Reds go down quietly, but they're still in command. 9-0. And And we're back. What a run it's been for this pitching staff, Siggy.
Yeah, you can just see the confidence out there right now. When a staff is rolling like this, Boog, it becomes contagious. Every starter wants to match what the last guy did. Sets the tone for the whole club.
Ball.
That one at triple digits.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. The Reds up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. That's
Ball
inside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Marlins,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jansen Junk. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's out to center field. Marcy takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Dane Myers.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Dane Myers. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez throws to first in time. And the Reds go 1-2-3. It's the Reds 9 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Xavier.
Edwards leading things off and takes a strike. That one way inside.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. In the air, right field. Myers takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Stepping in, Kyle Stowers.
The left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first in time.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Marcy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That clips a corner. Marcy thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Fish hitless so far in the game. Tap foul at the plate.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Strikes him out with 101. 7 no-hit innings in the books. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here at Lone Depot Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
Next to hit, J.J. Bleday. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close. Was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
That's the third. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
The batter, number 9.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Foul ball there.
No, inside.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. The throw to third, save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marcy moving under it. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Man, you don't see that.
Back here in Miami, and this lineup is still hitless as we begin the eighth. Hernandez lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Chop to the left side. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Still rolling to start the eighth. Just 5 more outs to get.
Connor Norby will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Can't bring it in, and the no-no is no more. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boo. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
Lopez, the next to hit, takes outside. That one missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Out towards right center field. Myers gets under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins.
So up next, Christopher Morel.
Number 5, Christopher.
Just missed.
Inside ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Hey.
That one at triple digits. And that's downstairs. 3 balls and a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. That'll do it for the offense, but not. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Bender.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next in Cincinnati, the left fielder, number 30.
So, man aboard, Will Benson getting ready to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Man at second. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Up next in Cincinnati, the shortstop.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Two on, one out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Dane Myers.
The right fielder, Dane Myers.
Swing and a miss. Friedel at third. Benson at first. 2 out of the inning. Pitch gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Quick move to first. Benson back in on a dive. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, and this one gets away. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Brandon Williamson takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Hawley leading things off and takes a strike. Center field. Friedel settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Here's the third baseman, Javier Sanoja.
The third baseman, number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. And they've got their first run. It's 9-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boo. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Swings through that one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The 1-2. This one popped up. De La Cruz under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Kyle.
So they're down to their final out. Down the number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3 in this one. Hey! Two down, nobody on. On a line. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Swagger when I step, walk in looking like a jet, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. Damn, Benny told up friends, to bring your friend.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta show those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You're just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack over your head. I'm over their heads. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, hot pot, 5-minute rice. Then I'm Germany, baiting, tossing it.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born God body, you are looking at a God. Went to A&D, mad P, formed Mark. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix, a black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with the that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim. For the product you can trust. Stand on anything, I put my name. Mark for life in that symphony. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different.
Yo, 32 bar scribes, tablets imprinted with mean darts. You can see the verse come alive. I'm a gel like petroleum, bigger diamonds, Nairobi and truck jury. Waving woo flags at the podium, harvest the freshest grains. I modeled the best bangers and wallows out of 4 main. Blasting stylistics, dinosaur rings. My tongue spit fire, get scorched from the flames at your favorite rapping show with backstage passes. Jump out, aiming with ball bucker matches. If the